Hello everyone, welcome to Property Zone Live again. This is Sean, and today's topic is none other than the Johor RTS. So is Johor RTS going to be the real game changer in Malaysia real estate, especially the southern part of it? Let's just go over some of the details. If you have not heard it, much attention and exposure has been given this RTS. I think this is probably the one of the closest infrastructure and the biggest infrastructure going to tie the faith of Malaysian and Singapore closest ever. Now I just want to say some of the details. If you are not from the southern part of Malaysia, perhaps it's worthwhile to go over some of the things. Okay, RTS stands for Rapid Transit System. It's gonna be 4 kilometers long, 4.2 to be exact, and target completion for this project is going to be end of 2026. In fact, the government, the state government of Johor has made a concrete announcement and assurance that their RTS will be in operation starting 1st of January 2027. Okay? The RTS will be able to transfer, okay, listen carefully, able to transfer 10,000 passengers each way per hour. Not every day. Each hour they're able to transfer 10,000. That means they can able to transfer 10,000 passengers from Johor to Singapore at 9. At the same time, at 9 o'clock, they're able to transfer 10,000 passengers from Singapore to Johor. And when 10 o'clock comes, another 10,000 passengers. This is talking about volume and capacity. They're able to cut short. They're able to substitute other transportation mode currently between Johor and Singapore. Now, what happened since the announcement of last year for the RTS to be built? And a lot of attention, a lot of interest, actually a lot of purchase has been made. In fact, the area that is close to RTS in the Johor is called Bukit Chaga, and recent transaction in that area constitute of 40% Singaporean buyer. So this is one of the highest proportion of foreign, especially Singapore buyer in the area of Johor. Number 2, property prices has gone up by 15 to 20% on year basis. This is actually a significant, it is significantly higher than most of the property appreciation rate that you will see in Malaysia context. Not only that, the rental yield in Bukit Chaga area, even the RTS has not been confirmed. The rental yield in the area has shot up by 6.25%. I mean, they're talking about the current rental yield 6.25% compared to the average rental yield of less than 5% in Malaysia. Now, the question number 3 is it still worth to buy into RTS team, to buy into Bukit Chaga area? Because there will be a debate in mind. Alright, if you look at Malaysian property prices in general, they has been quite stagnant. So if you think what buy a Malaysian property, you say no, it probably wouldn't go up much. Bukit Chaga proved to be a different case. It has gone up 20% in a year. Then suddenly you see this big jump. Your mind would be wondering, is it worthwhile to jump into the bandwagon when the property prices has gone up 20%? So there's always a struggle, there's always the 2 little voices in your mind. It's like, should I buy? The price has gone up 20%. Or should I buy? The property in Malaysia prices has stagnant. But eventually, if you zoom to Bukit Chaga, especially we'll talk about RTS, I think the one thing you need to know is that for infrastructures to fully complete or fully release its value to property market, is going to go through 4 stages. And what are the 4 stages? Okay, if you're going to announce something big as RTS, all right, the price of the property in the surrounding area will see a first jump after the announcement. All right, the second jump would be the construction. People heard it, yes, but people actually want to see the groundwork is being carried out. They want to see the actual construction progress. And when they see it, the confidence is another level and they want to buy the property around there. Number 3, completion. When people start seeing the completion of RTS or not talking about other big infrastructure, they will know that this is no longer an abandoned or white elephant project because they see the completion. And with these worries of abandoncy being taken away, people are willing to pay another premium for the properties surrounding it. Number 4, operation. Completion is one thing, operation is another thing. When people actually start making use of the infrastructure, like in this case RTS, user experience, how much time they have cut short when they travel from Johor all the way to Woodland. This will be another price changes phases that any big infrastructure will go through. So come back to recap the things. We are pretty much at the first 1.5 stage. Announcement has been made, construction is ongoing. RTS has not been completed. People have not actually really enjoyed and able to give the user experience for RTS. So if you ask me, is there still room to grow for the prices? Definitely yes. Okay, I think before I end, I just want to let you know one thing. The point between A and B, in this case Johor, let's say JB and Singapore, the distance will never change one. Okay, but the traveling time does. And in any given point of time, you will know that traveling times makes a lot more difference than the actual distance between point A to B. And the other reason that will shorten the thing is the single currents proposal. It means that if people who are traveling from JB to Singapore, instead of going through currents in JB and then you go through another custom in Singapore, the Singapore custom officer will be based in JB. So if I am leaving from JB to Singapore, I only need to do one time. And when I come back, I also need to do only one time in Singapore. And this will cut short 50% of the current time. And there's a power and potential that you might witness in RTS. So with this, thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time.